Well, you know, money is such a strong topic, and having good financial advice is so valuable. So you could be anxious, worried, because you don't have enough money, right? And you need money to take care of things, right? And then once you have enough money, you can be anxious about keeping it, or doing the right things with it, or, you know, not making a mess of it, right?
Paul likes to talk about that, you know, don't give me so little that then I, you know, am tempted to steal, or give me so much that I'm tempted not to depend upon God.
So how do we figure out where's that balance? So now we can kind of move into the generosity conversation.
Sure.
In the sense that, you know, it's one of the easiest ways to be generous from an effort standpoint is to, if you've got the financials, if you got the money, is to write a check. It just takes seconds really to write it.
Right.
And I think there's some value. Well, I know there's some value. There's people that need it. People can benefit from that. And I think you can receive some blessings to the extent that you start to feel a little better about yourself. At least you're doing something positive. But when you invest your time or your energy or your effort or your love in a factor of generosity, it seems to me that the blessings are even bigger.
Well, I'd say there's two factors in there. One, from the financial standpoint, God knows that our heart is easily drawn to money, because there's more scriptures about money and finance than there is about any other topic, even about God. And so he tells us, out of the 10 that we have to have one finger pried back so that our fists aren't too tight in giving back to God 10%. And that's a base level. And so by doing that, we can, I mean, if we all did that, we'd so finance the kingdom across the globe multifold. So that's one aspect, just from the monetary standpoint. But on the relational standpoint, that's where I see the time. That's the most important, because I really believe God made us for a relationship. First with him, but second with each other. And so when we're spending our time in giving, that's where the relationship really comes in, and that's where I think the greater blessing comes.
So share a story about where you've invested your time, your energy in, you know, in a generous activity and a generous benefit, and what did it do for the recipient?
Sure.
What did it do for you too?
The one that always comes to my mind as the most impactful for me, and I believe for my daughters also, is we went on a missions trip to Peru, out in the far reaches of the Amazon, and visiting villages out there that lived in mud huts and bamboo walls, and it took an hour in a little pecky boat, we called them, to get there. But the impact of seeing, when you've got, from our standards, virtually nothing, yet they were still filled with joy. We were able to go in there and bring the message of God's gospel and love to them, and help them to be able to share it with others. So it's wonderful for us in doing that. So we got a lot out of that. They got a lot also. And I guess we came back with the most, knowing that all the stuff we got back here, yeah, it's nice to enjoy it, but you don't need it, because you can be filled with joy, enjoy life with virtually nothing. So we don't need to worry in this life. So by going there to give to them, we came back much more secure in life.